I am excited because we are in this crisis, and crisis, let's be honest, we don't like it. But there's a guy that once said, never waste a good opportunity. Never, there's not a guy that said never waste a good opportunity. That's just kind of obvious. What he said was, never waste a good problem. And we have a ginormous problem right now. We have a massive problem right now. And I want to encourage you not to waste this massive problem that we have. Let me explain. If it wasn't for Goliath, we would not know who David is. If it wasn't for the pit, we wouldn't know who Joseph is. And if it wasn't for the lions, then we would have no Daniel. So the fact is that throughout history, when things go horribly wrong, like they are currently going horribly wrong, then it's then when people show character. God also explains it in the Bible. He says, when you are weak, then I'm strong. When things go rubbish, when things go bad, that's when God can show himself. So I want to encourage you this afternoon. It's afternoon now. We are in lockdown and things are horrible, and we have this massive opportunity to do something for God. You have time. You have time that you did not have a week ago. We've got time to invest. I want you to invest time with Jesus. Invest time in the Word. Study the Word. Double your quiet times. Double your prayer times with God. Double your time that you spend with wife and kids. And then, also intellectually, get a good book. I hate reading, and I read for the specific reason that I don't want to be stupid. I don't want to be left behind. I study and I read, not because I'm really fond of it, because there's this drive in me to be better than I was yesterday. And I want to encourage you all to push yourself to be better. Don't just binge and watch TV and eat and become overweight and unhealthy. It's not the time to get unhealthy, okay? It's really the time to get super healthy. So go opposite, okay? Put the hamburger away, all right? So I want to encourage you. I'm really optimistic. I'm super excited. It's obviously it's not grounded in anything, because I might just be naive, but things are going to change, and that in a very weird way excites me. God has not lost control, and even though it seems like the whole world is acting in such a weird way, it's unprecedented. We have never in history had this, and the pandemics and the wars and the things that were, the people that were in them have passed on. So the fact is, we are all in this, and we're all in this alone, and nobody really knows. We can read books and things, and that's about it. It's not new though. There's nothing new under the sun, the Bible teaches us, so it's not new. Our situation now is new in terms of Corona. Yes, that's a new thing, but it's not new, and things have gone pretty bad. Okay, we're not the only generation to face bad things. In actual fact, thinking back on a book that I've read, which is Mind the Gap, it's all about different people living in different times, and one of the best times in the history of the world, in actual fact, 70% of the real estate on the planet today still belongs to the baby boomers, and they are the generation that came from the war. Their parents were in the war, and that generation just worked hard, and they had this thing, and then they were taught from young, listen, don't take anything for granted. And the generation that came from that was an amazing generation. So anyway, the fact of the matter is be excited. Don't be scared. Invest time in yourself. Don't be the same person after this lockdown than the person that you were when it started. God loved you. God did not leave us at all in this time. In actual fact, He doesn't change. He's still with us. He's still the same. He hasn't lost control. He's not worried. Okay? So everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay. Make sure that you are a man or a woman of character when you leave this 21 days. I hope it's 21. I hope it's not more. Whatever. That's not the point. Be very blessed.